Okay, everybody, we are doing lower body attack today. We're going to put the block. If you don't have a block, you know, it's a little squiggly, but you could put the roller, okay? So it doesn't really matter, block, roller, between the knees. We're adaptable in here. Okay, the idea is you just want to have something, and the block goes skinny side, okay? And the roller obviously just goes where it goes. Okay, so look down, hips, knees, toes. And I just want you to squeeze in and out. Squeeze the knees in and out. So remember, we're supposed to stand hips, knees, toes, 60% of the weight in the heels, soft knees. So make sure your knees aren't crunched up. You want to soften the knees, which is going to get you to use your core more. You should feel your rectum, your anus supporting you, and that means that we're working into the core, not just those legs. So we're just going to squeeze, release, make sure you're breathing, squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Good. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. And you'll notice that the sides of your hips tightening up a little bit. Oh, I'm going to stop that. Nice. Okay, so now we're going to take a breath in, the block is squeezed. Exhale, come down. You're going to hold here to inhale. Exhale, come up. Now at the top, make sure you don't squeeze the knees tight. So we're going to inhale. Exhale slowly, the weight goes into the heels. Squeeze that block. Inhale. Oh, Laura, you got to get a block from me now. And then exhale, coming up. Inhale, exhale. Yeah, if anybody needs anything, I have some extra stuff here. Inhale. Woo! Exhale, and I want you to start to feel that heat getting into the body here. Inhale. Exhale down slowly. Put that weight in the heel, really sticking your butt back. Remember, we're not leaning into the toes. We're pushing that butt back. Inhale here. Exhale, coming up. Inhale. Exhale, coming down. Now we're going to hold here. So we're just going to hold. We're going to squeeze those knees as hard as we can. Press into those heels. Morning, Ramona. Nice to see that you are not drinking your coffee today. You're joining us. Awesome. Okay, keep holding here. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hot. Keep holding. Now shift that weight into your heels. Squeeze your bum here. I want you to fire up those hamstrings. Keep squeezing. Keep holding. Good. Take a nice breath in. Exhale, coming up. Remember, don't squeeze the knees at the top. Inhale here. Exhale, coming down. And we're going to hold here again. Now really fire into your bum muscles here. So try not to have it all in the quads. And we're going to go down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, ooh, up an inch, down, up, down, up. And remember, whenever you need to take a break, you take a break. Make sure your body's nice and long here. So you're like in a plank position here. Press through those heels. Drive into the heels. Squeeze that bum. Tap into that rectum as you squeeze. We're going to do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to hold 1 more. Then we're going to hold it down. Hold it down. 4, 3, 2. Come all the way up. Inhale. Up at the top. Woo! Exhale. Coming down. Hold. And now we're just going to squeeze the block or the roller, whatever's between your knees. So squeeze, 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 squeeze. Make sure those toes are in alignment. Woo! Good. Getting hot. Squeeze 8, 7. Stick that butt back. Make sure that weight's going into the heels. 4. You might feel some of this in the lower back. 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, coming up. Oh, nice work. Okay. Take that block or roller away. I'm going to have a quick sip of water, and we are going to stand with our legs apart, toes forward, everybody. So usually I have you stand with your toes out. Once you stand with your toes going forward here, okay, and you can have your hands anywhere you want. You're going to come into the left side and back to center. Down into the left and up. Now, make sure you keep that heel, that left heel, pressed into the floor. Good. And the body nice and tall. So when we're coming down, we're not doing this. Okay? We want to stay up as much as we can. Drive through that heel back to center. Make sure you're breathing. Feel that stretch in the opposite leg here. Good. A couple more. Toes are forward. Make sure they're in line. Now we're going to hold over to the left. Hold over to the left. We're going to do tiny pulses. So really push that weight into that heel. 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 Good. Squeeze and feel that work. Slow it down a little bit. Slow it down. Squeeze it. Squeeze. Oh yeah, feeling the heat. We're getting hot here. 4 more. 3, 2. Hold it here. Stick that bum out. Weight is in the heels. Come back up to center. Woo! And let's slowly go over to the right and center. Down slowly. And notice if you have more range of motion or more strength on one side than the other. Inhale. Squeeze it up. Good. Down. Woo! Hot. Down. Squeeze. Let's do 2 more like this. Nice. And then hold it down. Stick that butt out. Put the weight in the heel and little pulses. Woo! Remember, your hands can go anywhere they want. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Hold it down, hold it down. Take a nice breath in. And come all the way up. Good. Now bring your hands down to the floor. And we're going to go side to side, side to side. And again, make sure your weight is in those heels. Take that butt to the back. Oh. Now hold it over to the right. Just hold it down to the right. As low as you can go. Get the butt down. Butt down. Opening up through those inner thighs. And then over to the other side. Good. Come back to center and then just get yourself all the way up here. Nice. Okay. So just step to the left and back. Step to the left and back. Good. Step to the left. Step to the left. Now step to the left. Bring that knee up if you can. Good. So right to the left. So we're going right, left, like right out to the side. Good. Down and up. Now start to make this a little lower. A little lower. So you can stay where it's comfortable for you. Woo! We're going to go for 8. Breathing 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Woo! 2. And 1. Nice work. Okay, now just to the right. So just little steps here. Just little steps. Over to the right. So we're working our core while we do this. Good. Now bring up the knee. Working on balance. Woo! Press into that heel. Now start to get a little lower. Little lower. Drop it down. Woo! That's it. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Take the block or the roller, and we're going to put it right up top of the inner thigh here. Okay, now I'm going to put the block this way, only because it feels better for me, but you can have it whichever way you want. Now you're going to squeeze and release the block. I'm actually going to use this block. Good. Squeeze and release the block. Woo! So look down, make sure your toes are in line, weight is in your heels, soften your knees, and I want you to squeeze this block, squeeze and release. You're going to feel it into the lower back. We're going to go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it as tight as you can, and we're going to squat down, and we're going to hold. And we're going to pulse, pulse again, pulse, pulse, pulse. Think of squeezing where that block is. Squeeze it, squeeze it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Take it lower. Hold, hold the squeeze. Now squeeze and pulse again. Pulse, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and standing up. Nice. Okay, now we're going to lunge side to side. So we're going to go left and right. So let's just start off nice and easy here. Make sure there's enough room on both sides. Good. So you can start to take that a little wider. Make sure that heel is pressing into the floor. Now start to come down lower. Lower. Good. Lower. Weight is in those heels. Ooh. That's it. 8 more. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2. Now hold it over to whatever side you're on. Hold it here. And little pulses. Press through that heel. I gotta turn my fan on. Woo. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Take it up and over to the other side. Pulse it down. Weight is in the heel. Woo! 8 more. Pull those legs together. 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and pull back to center. Good. Get some water, put a fan on if you need to. Woo! Okay, now we're going to meet in squat. Okay. So we're going to take the toes out. Now, if you want to hold a weight, you can hold a weight here. Okay? Totally your call. You can go light, you can go heavy, you can do nothing at all. So toes come out. Make sure those legs are wide. Weight is in your heels. You're slowly coming down. And then slowly squeeze through the bum, come up. So down slowly. And squeeze up. As slowly as you can. Down slowly. Squeeze up. Down slowly. Now really push those knees behind you. Woo! Now down slowly and little wee pulses, teeny tiny. So open these knees, everybody. Take the knees, push them to the back back wall. Press into your heels. Now feel like you're pulling your heels together, but they don't move. Okay? And really squeeze the inner thigh. Push that tailbone between the legs. Woo! And 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, all the way up. Oh! Walk it together. Nice work. Okay. So, we're going to do this without weight first. What you want to do is have your left foot to the floor, your right leg behind you. Soften your left knee. Okay? And this does not bend. So we're not doing this. We are tipping it, into a spiral and coming back up. Okay, so you tip down. Now, when you come back up, you squeeze your bum muscle, you squeeze your hamstring, and you come back to center. This is actually a really advanced move here. So you tip forward, then squeeze your bum muscle, squeeze your hamstring, and slowly come back. So you want your leg and your body moving at the same time. A lot of balance here. You can take your hands out to the side, and then use your bum and come back. And we'll do one more. Soften that standing knee, down slowly. Now squeeze your bum to pull you back to center. Okay, good. Let's switch legs. So soften the knee, weight is in your heel, take that left leg behind you, keep your hips straight. As you tip down, it's like that bird at the water feeder, and it tips his nose in. Good, and then you squeeze your right butt cheek, your right hamstring, come back to center. Down slowly. Squeeze and come back up to center. Good, down slowly. So this helps us when we're gardening or bending over, not to always use those back muscles, but to use this powerful glute and hamstring, which we're supposed to be using. Down slowly. Now squeeze the bum, squeeze that hamstring, come back. Down slowly. And last time here, squeeze that bum and come back. Woo! Good. Now just give that a little shake. Okay, perfect. So let's come down to the ground. All right, you see me here. And we're going to do, I'm going to show you the easy version, but we're going to see if we can do the hard version. We'll do a couple of the easy and then go into the hard. Okay, so we're going to extend this right leg, and we're going to lift and lower. Okay, so don't lift your foot. Remember, squeeze your bum. Squeeze your bum. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's switch sides and squeeze the bum. Squeeze the bum. Keep equal weight on your hands. Squeeze the bum. 4 more. Don't lift the leg. I want you to squeeze the bum to lift the leg. 2 and 1. Good. Now, to make this a little more difficult, you're going to tuck your left toes under, lift your knees off the floor, extend your right leg, and lift and lower here. Good. So keep going here. Nice. I'm going to go for 8, 7, 6. So keep that knee only about 6 inches off the ground. You don't want to straighten it. 4, 3. Squeezing that bum. 2. Now hold it up here. Draw those shoulder blades down. Squeeze the bum. And then bring it in. Bring your knees down to the floor. Nice work. Tuck your right toes under. Lift your knees about 4 inches. Extend that left leg. And now lift and lower. Good job, everybody. Try not to get that butt too high. 8 more. Here we go. 8, go into low plank. Middle finger in line with the elbows. Shoulders over the elbows. And we're going to lift the right leg, lift the left leg. Now that's optional. You can keep your knees flat to the floor if you want, or on your toes, or lift, lift. Now make sure your bum doesn't get up here. Okay? You want to keep it down, push that chest forward. 8 more, 7, and 1. Nice work. Okay, now take your roller, your whole roller. Woo! Woo! Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our hips on the roller. Okay, so just underneath the hip bones. And you're going to have your elbows on the floor and your toes on the floor. Okay, so your elbows and toes are on the floor. You're going to lift that right leg up, and now you're going to lift that left arm up. So really pull the pubic bone and the ribs together here. Push that chest forward. Now we're going to lift and lower the right leg only. Soften that left knee a little bit. Woo! So this is beautiful to open up the front of the hip, to strengthen the quads, or not the quads, the lower back, butt, hamstring. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. Woo! Okay, that right hip should feel a little looser into that roller. Now extend the left leg and the right arm. Hold it here for a moment. Push that leg into that imaginary wall. And now let's lift and lower, squeezing through the bum. Oh yeah. Squeeze through the bum in the back. Pull the pubic bone and the ribs together. Strong core here, everybody. Let's go 8 more. 8, 7. Lengthen that right arm. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Stretch and reach. Good, and coming all the way down. Nice, let's come into a quick child's pose. Then we're going to do one more exercise and then a stretch. Oh, good. So take your block or your roller. You're going to put it between your knees and you're going to get heavy weights. Okay, so heavy weights. And the block goes skinny side between the knees, or put your roller there. Take your heavy weights. Oh, that's ambitious. Okay, and press through the heels, squeeze those knees together as tight as you can, and then let's lift the bum, squeeze at the top, and down. Squeeze at the top, and down. Make sure you're breathing. So the knees are squeezing. Squeeze, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Up, and down. Oh. 4 more. 3. Feel that in the lower back. 2, that's okay. Now hold it up as high as you can. I want you to squeeze the block or the ball or roll or whatever's between your knees as hard as you can. Drive those heels into the floor. Push the heels towards your shoulders. Get that butt up nice and high. Those legs are shaking. 8, 7. Squeeze it. 6, 5. And release, coming down. Oh, take those weights away. Take that block away. Pull the knees into the chest. Do a nice little stretch side to side. Oh, okay. Then don't use the block here. Put the weights back on those hip bones. Now you're going to take your feet wide, toes pointing out, Okay, I'm going to drive those hips up again and down, and drive them up and down. Good. Really squeeze it at the top, everybody. Get those glutes involved. 4 more. 3, 2, hold it at the top and pulse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, squeeze it, baby, squeeze it. Oh yeah. And 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up at the top, hold it up at the top, squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it, lift it, lift it, lift it. And slowly come down. Woo! Okay. Let's sit on the roller. We're going to sit on the roller. I'm going to get a sip of water. Whew. Okay. Oh. Okay. So, just lean into that right butt cheek for a moment here. So just roll into that right butt cheek. Nice. So you can get into the butt cheek and then you can go up and down like so, or you can really just twist into there. Whatever feels good. Just massaging those muscles we just worked. Oh yeah. Good, and then let's swing over to the left side. Get into that left side. Oh, that feels good. Couple more deep breaths here. Good, then come to center, and you're going to put your right foot on that left knee. So make sure your right foot is flexed, everybody. Right foot is flexed. Ooh. Now, you can push down on this right knee, you can pull up on the right knee, and the closer this left leg to the roller, the more stretch you're going to get. But make sure your back is not rounding. Stick your chest up to the ceiling. Good, and I mean, if you have to have your leg out here, have it out here, but this is a good guide to see how flexible you can get. And then you can roll again into that right hip. Ooh, massage in here. Oh, important to do. Oh, breathing. Remember, keep that chest. Don't let your back round, everybody. You got to keep that chest nice and tall. Rolling into this side here. Okay, come back to center. And now let's switch. Put that left foot. Oh, I need to stretch. Okay, nice, sitting up nice and tall. Flexing that foot. Good, just see where you are compared to the other side. Then you can roll into that left side. Massage into that lower back. And, ooh, gets into the piriformis and around those glutes, head of the femur, into that lower back area. Make sure you're breathing. Oh, that feels good. And then come back to center. Oh yeah, reach that chest up. Okay, now let's come down onto the roller. You can come any way you can get there. And we're going to take our legs up to the ceiling. The roller's on the back of the hip girdle here. And we're going to open the legs and close them. Open and close. Open and close. Good. So slowly open and close. Now what I want you to start to think of is that you're going through water. So I want you to push the legs and then squeeze using those inner thighs out. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Getting a nice massage through the back while we're doing this. Now hold the legs open, flex your feet, and just put your hands between your inner thighs and give it a little press, just to open it a little bit more. Good, and then let go, and then just turn your toes back so they're pointing over your head, and do little pulses here, inner thigh little pulses. We're almost done. Squeezing this out here. Focus into the inner thigh, everybody. Use that inner thigh. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. Oh. 8, 7, 6. Control. 5, like you've got the block of the roller between your knees. 1, and come all the way up to center. Let your legs just hang here. Ooh, they might be feeling a little shaky. You can do a little internal, external rotation from your hip joint. Good, feeling that corkscrew into the back, which is great. Giving yourself a nice little back massage here. And then bring those knees into your chest. Oh, while we're at it, let's extend that right leg over the head. Just the right leg here. Point and flex the foot just to give that a little stretch. Push your hips into the roller. Bring that leg back in. It should feel a little closer to your body. Extend the left leg. Oh. Point and flex. Again, noticing, do you feel the tension behind the knee, the hamstring, the calf? Where do you feel tight? Good, and then bring that knee in. Give yourself a hug, and yay! You are finished. Oh, beautiful, everybody. Enjoy your bouquet and have a great day. See you in the next video.